as we see the 45 making his way out there. Tyler Reddick has finished top 15 in 2 of the 3 Cup starts here at New Hampshire.
Everybody's watching Tyler Reddick because he was fast in practice. Oh, loose right there.
Yep.
Yeah, he got in the corner, and you could see the back of the car start moving around. Still was able to get a decent exit out of it, but you know it hurt his speed.
Is that sun beating down on the track right now making it a little different for these guys?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not going to help things, but it's not going to make a massive difference. Tyler ran a 30.25 in practice, and this won't get anywhere near that, so he'll be disappointed.
Here's Bubba, and we've changed the line now. We're going to start comparing to B.J. McLeod because top 5 from each group will advance to the final round. That'll be 10 cars that will be fighting for the pole and those top 10 starting positions. Bubba currently about a half a second faster right now than B.J. McLeod.
And that's showing you what the trouble B.J. had in that particular corner. And now, you know, able to move up to the top of the board at a 56, almost tying his teammate.
Here's Martin Truex Jr. and everyone has been pointing to the 19 as the one to watch and maybe the one to make sure is in your fantasy lineup, as he has looked extremely strong. Won the pole for this race last year. Can he back it up? He's already a half a second better than what Bowman, who was in 5th and was about to get knocked out of the top 5.
I was, you know, listening to some of Kyle's comments this week, and he's very complimentary of Austin. What he does behind the wheel, but also with the team.
Here's Almirola. Now we're comparing to Harrison Burton. Almirola, a winner here at New Hampshire. Hear that downshift, 0.4 of a second faster now than Burton.
Harrison really
Another good lap.
Racetrack.
And right to the top of the charts for Eric Almirola. So the new fastest driver here at 30.423 for Almirola. Logano, defending series champion, won his 2nd championship at Phoenix last year.
Pretty solid lap going so far. A couple of top 5s here in the last 3 races.
2 times a winner at New Hampshire as he comes out of 4 and well in the green. We'll see if Logano can hang on.
One of the best cars that's been here this weekend. Truex ran a 37.5.
In the green for Martin Truex Jr. So MTJ about to see if he can sail it into 3 and 4. Loses some ground there.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's not going to be anywhere near what he ran in the 1st round.
And a 1/10 of a second faster at a 30.53 for Martin Truex Jr. So now that is the number that Group B, when they go out, the 5 drivers trying to win the pole here in New Hampshire.
Rick, William Byron had a surprise when he left pit lane for practice earlier today. No power steering. Talked to him between rounds. He said that's still the case. Certainly didn't have time to change the steering rack on the 24 there. So he's doing this without power steering. No assist. How hard is that, drivers, on this track?
Hard. Yeah. I mean, you know, you get used to the power steering. It makes the steering very light, very easy to turn, just like in your street car on the highway. And imagine, you know, trying to arm wrestle somebody. That's kind of what driving a car without power steering is. It's fighting against you as you're trying to turn it down into the corner.
See him in the green and bumping Dillon out. So a little disgusted look there out of Austin Dillon. He got bumped out of the top 5 by the last car to run.
He is going to, that's under improved adjustment, so no matter where he qualifies, he's going to have to go to the back. And we also got a report from Dave that William Byron's dealing with some power steering issues, so they might have to work on that car, which would be an unimproved adjustment, so he might have to as well. We don't know about that yet.
Yep.
We do know this car will have to go to the back, so they're racing for pit stalls. That's what they're doing right now, is trying to qualify for pit stalls.
Being in this final round, It's a good decision by this team. They worked really hard. Kyle Busch and his team worked really hard to make the repairs needed. Oh, my goodness. He's going into the fence.
There's more repairs needed.
Oh, wow.
That thing just came around all on the corner entry really early.
Did you get anything? Yeah, left rear.
Like this, you're definitely going to hit something. Stands in the throttle right there, and that kind of drives the speed down as the car's heading back into the fence. One of the best cars that's been here this weekend. Truex ran a 37.5.
In the green for Martin Truex Jr. So MTJ about to see if he can sail it into 3 and 4. Loses some ground there.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's not going to be anywhere near what he ran in the first round.
And a 1/10 of a second faster at a 30.53 for Martin Truex Jr. So now that is the number that Group B, when they go out, the 5 drivers trying to win the pole here in New Hampshire. Here comes Christopher Bell. He won the race a year ago. Now, can he outdo his teammate for the pole?
Gain's really good off of turn 2. This is going to help him all the way down the back straightaway. You see the time, almost a 1/10 up into 3. More than a 1/10 up, dives it down in there. May have overdrove the corner. Oh, man. Can he gain it back? It's coming back the other way. Man. We'll see how these other cars do.
7/1000th of a second faster than Martin Truex Jr. Now it's Eric Almirola's turn.
It's the kind of racetrack Eric Almirola is so good on.
Now, can he put together a good 3 and 4? He's going to need to be able to gain this 10th back.
Cloudy, too. Look at it. You see how cloudy it's got, and track temp should be coming down.
Here it is. And you can see he almost was able to gain the time back on Bell. So that's Bell's vulnerable right here.
Logano was fastest in the first round of qualifying. If he could back that up or anywhere near what he did at a 30.31, he could take the pole away from Bell. But right now, it's still in the red. So a big lap by Bell, and Logano fighting back on the backstretch.
Yeah, Logano way up the racetrack in the middle corner, making a diamond, gains a little bit of it back, but not all. Similar to his teammate Blaney. This corner, though, he's trying to keep it tidy. Low and tidy. He does a good job. Now in the green.
Out on the straight, it's close. But it's going to be Bell.
And Christopher Bell getting a quick towel off there after some really good work out there trying to back up last year's win with a little pole position here today. That was nice.
Yeah, that was tough, man. We did the tire test here in April, and it was significantly cooler, and the cars had a lot of grip. So that was the first time here with the low downforce package, and I was surprised how much grip we had. But you know, back to back from July last year to July this year, these things are sliding around like crazy and pretty evil to drive. So makes it really fun out there, and really proud of this Ream number 20 group.
Dramatic for us to watch as well, Rick. On the pole, Christopher Bell. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.